Alright, welcome back everyone to the Grand Cross video, and massive news has just dropped, the dev notes, and to be fair, I've kind of breezed through a little bit. This brings back collabs. This may just fix Grand Cross. I mean, I made a video yesterday, but I didn't upload it, about the future Grand Cross and like how good it looks considering what we're getting tomorrow. And this is massive, so we're going to dive into it. So first thing here is on screen now. It's just going over the details of the survey that happened a while ago, and it's kind of the whole part of the actual game where the improvements are coming from. And it's quite funny. They have a bunch of infographics, which I guess we can go through. Please tell us about the knowledge. Do I go for it? You can see it on screen now. It's, I guess, kind of funny just to see it all. And I think that the combat class one kind of a little bit camped. The fact that 25% of the player base has got over 200k. I maybe I did this before, though. I don't know about that one. I mean, I guess the people answering the survey were hardcore players anyway, so that's probably why. But let's just skip through everything and kind of get down to this part here, which is massive and confirms we are getting collaborations returning. They say May, but with the leaks we've gotten, this kind of just adds up to it. So it says many knights have expressed their concerns regarding difficulties upgrading, growth and upgrading. There was also many improvements suggesting collaboration heroes, ultimate moves, and super awakens. It was frequently pointed out how unfair it was to obtain these certain heroes from past, and in turn to be able to utilize them or utilize the ultimate moves, because, you know, if you have a character in the past, you can't level them up, but ultimately get outdated. And this is due to nature of collaborations, blah blah blah. And we are currently discussing with each IP holder, so the knights who haven't required existing collaborations may return in the future. That just confirms it. We already got leaks that they already are buffing up the slime one, so the slime collaboration is confirmed to returning basically. And yeah, that's massive, because they're gonna return but also get a buff as well. So that is huge. Like, I know, oh, bro, it's just so massive. I can't stress that enough. I know a lot of you want the slime heroes and stuff like that. So I mean, I didn't get Athena, so I'd like to get her. And yeah, I mean, I got Eren 6/6, so if he can return one day, I can get him maybe a buffed Eren, which might be sick. And they say May, but like they wouldn't just say that without if they haven't already confirmed some stuff about it. Like, it's just a little bit obvious there. And they say, we ask for your understanding of the difficulty improve, just providing the exact time of implementation, because, yeah, you know, they have a contract, they have to pay the licensing fee to, like, get it for a certain time, so that makes sense why they can't just return on a random banner, because you have to pay, you know, to have them in-game, basically. Knights also point out difficulty in performing Super Awakening to ease the burden in our growth related to Super. More ways to be acquired to said materials. Okay, so that's starting in July, so next month we're going to get more ways to get Super Wicked materials, because, to be fair, the Super Wicked dungeon is just, you rather use the anvils, and it just really isn't enough. Like, I think I did it once, and I got one character to SA5. Considering we're going to get SA6, not soon, but we're going to eventually get it, you're not even going to be able to get, like, one SA character. You think one dungeon will be able to get one character max, but you just can't. And to be fair, it's very hard for new players, too. Okay, so supplies for costume enhanced materials and upgrading engraving materials will also be adjusted and increasing the numbers of locations where they can drop from. That's curious, because what it can only drop from the raid bosses, so we can get them more places, would be nice. I think they should just lower it to 10. Like, let's be real, boys. Like, 30 to max out like an SSR, and then 10 for a UR, and it can refund us too, so we can max all the stuff out. If we can max, what, 1 out of 3 if they did that, I think they're fine as long as you just lower the cost for it, because it's so expensive. 30 for one UI, it's like, it'd take like, what, if you're doing like the raid boss each day with the actual boost for it to get the drop, it would take like, what, 2-3 days to get one equipment max. That's just a little bit too much, man. And then regarding playable content, these are stuff. Surprised to see main story. I don't really know. Playable content, I don't know, that's a little bit weird. Okay, so regarding playable content, so they just showed us the little graphic there, so I'm assuming they're going to prove some stuff here. So, Knights, we are naturally keen for more content for the main story. We acknowledge that many appreciate the story of 7DS, and we've received positive feedback of the production of how the story is presented in game. Good, because it actually is good animation. We continue to improve the quality of the story. I mean, we saw how good the actual Medios and Escanor fight was. We're currently aiming to provide a new chapter every month. Yeah, could you kind of slow down a bit? We used to get it more often, but one chapter a month, I guess, is fine. You can kind of predict when the series is going to end then if they keep doing that. We've also received suggestions additional battle content based on original source material for, I think that's, are you hinting towards the Vampire arc, the original manga stuff? I don't know. And Okay, so this part here, they're kind of talking about the actual knighthood. I think that they're referring to here the knighthood like for everyone, because they did say they're going to open it to everyone, but like be ungeared rather than geared, where the whales do gear stuff. But this is massive. A raid type cooperative battle content is also under preparation, which should arrive soon. So, oh wait, arrive after the original story update. Okay, so the Ragnarok thing is going to provide a knighthood raid boss, but like co-ops. That's massive as well. So more knighthood stuff to get people like kind of, you know, teaming up, because we're in a knighthood, but we don't do anything together, right? So that's raid bosses for knighthoods. That's pretty sick. Okay, there's actually so much stuff here. So now this is regarding the shops and rewards. So it looks like they are also changing the login rewards, which I think they're fine, but I guess I'll take it. I guess I'm nothing to complain about. Okay, so they're going to expand the hero coin and improve the coin shop. We plan to renew a purchasable item in the coin shop with regular discounts and add a more type event items to increase the coin usage efficiency. I'm not sure what that means. A coin dungeon system to obtain growth materials by using hero coins is planned to be added in the near future. So I guess like how we have the dungeon key now, you have to use like a platinum coin to go in, and you can probably just like farm a bunch of stuff. That sounds not too bad. And I guess the last one here is the Fight Festival rewards and also Knighthood competition rewards. Don't match the amount of time and effort it requires in these content. We plan to add a symbolic achievement for rewards attaining. Okay, hopefully this is like getting a high score would be more better. I guess they don't really say anything too much here. They just say they're going to improve it. Once again, you can't really complain here. This is what people have wanted. They're fixing everything. This is actually insane. Okay, and lastly, I guess they kind of go over here, the actual teasers. I believe many knights have been wondering the meaning behind our teasers and countdown starting from the June 2nd. As mentioned before, we plan to release our very own exclusive original series, which Grand Cross has been preparing for a long time. Okay, so tomorrow or tonight, we'll have our official YouTube channels. Okay, I wonder how I don't think it's going to be a banner. I might make a video on it, but I don't think it's a banner. It looks like a series, and I mean, they're releasing during an off week, right? So I think for now, it might just be, you know, story mode content or like just something that we could see a banner in the future. But for now, I think it might just be something it's not a banner yet. That's what I'm thinking. And lastly, for Knights who read for our thing, we're like, okay, they just kind of thank everyone. But here at the bottom, we are going to get some nice rewards. To be fair, I mean, I'll take it. 60 diamonds, 10 awakening coins. I don't really care about the demon stuff apart from the level 90 cores. But there we go. Massive. Like, this is everything we wanted. Return of collabs. Fix. Did they say rates? Wait, did I miss that? Okay, so they don't address. I don't think they addressed the rates, which I assume they might increase. I mean, they didn't. I mean, they would say it, right? But I mean, they're fixing everything so far. So we're getting collabs returning. We're getting more just rewards from doing logins. They're gonna not fix, but get more ways to actually get the costume materials and stuff like that. That's not too bad. And I guess, I mean, to be fair, nothing to really complain about. They addressed almost everything. You know, the knighthoods getting fixed, the new raid bosses for knighthoods. There's so much stuff I don't think I can even put in a title. Like, what do I even call this video? But I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I've got most of my collabs. If they return, would I summon again? If they get buffed, I will, because they have to give a reason to summon, right? Because I'd love to get Mikasa 6/6 if she was actually good. I didn't really care about Levi, but if they buff Levi, that'd be nice as well. The slime. Oh, you know what? If they return collabs, they might even add more costumes, because the slime characters, like Millen, has no weapons. Regardless of what they do to her, if they buff her, she will never be good because she doesn't have weapons to where she does no damage. So it's something you have to work on. Plus, I mean, if they return the ReZero in like maybe a year's time, we get some more outfits to where you can get finally 5/5/5 for like Amelia. I'll love that as well. And yeah, I mean, collab heroes may be like a long-term investment where like you can get them now while they're good. Yeah, they may fall off, but if they do get buffed again, assuming they get buffed, once again, we have gotten leaks to say they are going to get buffed, at least for the slime units, because that's probably going to come back first. Then, I mean, yeah, they're actually quite good to invest into, even for free-to-plays, because you can use them while they're good. Yeah, they may fall off, and then they get good later on. But boys, let me know what you're excited for. I'm sure it'll be probably the collab returning. But yeah, the Grand Cross is getting fixed. Not only that, we're getting sick new content in terms of an original story, more collabs in the future, possible like, you know, manga stuff being covered with the vampire arc, and maybe even Fortnite's Apocalypse in the future. So much stuff, man. Like, Grand Cross is just confirmed never gonna die for a very long time, so I'm gassed for it. But boys, yeah, thank you for watching, and peace.